there. Have you ever noticed that your rings feel tighter in the summer and looser in the winter? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about why that happens and what you can do about it. Hi, my name is Alex Lozier. I'm a jewelry artist. I'm formally trained as a silversmith. And if you like gems, jewelry, and all things spiritually inclined, then this is the channel for you. Please subscribe. So if you ever notice this sensation of your fingers changing sizes with the seasons, well, I've got news for you. You're not alone. It's totally normal and it happens to us all. So in the summer, when the heat and humidity rises, this causes your body to retain water, making your fingers swell. This can actually have a dramatic impact on how your rings fit. This can make your rings feel tighter and sometimes unable to even fit on your finger. Conversely, in the winter, during the cooler temperatures, your blood vessels constrict, and so this is a very slimming effect on your fingers. This can make your rings feel loose and possibly even fall off. So what can you do about it? Well, in the summer, you can skip the salty snacks because salt intake also has a dramatic impact on your ring size because salt makes your body retain water. So in the summer, if you're already worried that your rings aren't going to fit, then keeping your salt intake in check and skipping the salty snacks can help you keep your fingers a little bit more slender. You can also try giving your body some time to wake up so that you can bring some blood flow back to your hands and your fingers, because our hands are the most swollen when we first wake up. So putting your jewelry on a little bit later in your morning routine can also help you to have a more comfortable fit with your rings instead of sleeping in them or putting them on first thing in the morning. In the winter, dry skin is really common, and that can also impact how your rings fit, making your rings feel a little bit looser. So moisturizing your hands can plump up the skin and make your fingers feel like they have a bit of a more snug fit, and makes your skin also feel a little bit grippier to the metal on your ring. So these are ring adjusters, and what they are, these little silicone coils. And they come in these like long spiral tubes. And so in the winter, this is a really great temporary solution to make your rings feel a little bit more snug. So you would just take your ring off and cut a little section. So you would just take this little coil and wrap it around the bottom of your ring shank to create a more snug fit. So this is a really great temporary solution for the winter months when your rings feel a little bit looser. That's going to give you that more snug fit so you don't have to worry about losing your jewelry. So the best way to find the perfect ring fit is to use a professional ring sizer, and I have one here. So this just has all of the different ring sizes in full sizes and half sizes, and you can try these on until you find the perfect one and feel what it's going to feel like on your finger. Now, if you can do this in spring or fall when the temperatures aren't extreme, even better. That's going to give you the best average ring size for you. Now, there's still a bunch of factors that can impact your ring size. Our bodies are always in flux and always changing, and our hands are no exception to that. So if you have any pre-existing health conditions, if you gain weight or lose weight, your diet, your level of physical activity, these are all things that can impact your ring size, and it's going to be something that is always changing, is always in flux. Now, if you don't have one of these, You may have seen online that you can use a strip of a narrow piece of paper or string and wrap it around your finger to get your ring size that way. And while this is technically true, it's not something that I advise my clients to do, because whenever I've tried this method with my clients, the size is always off. So getting this right can be a little bit tricky. So now I prefer to just mail my clients one of these so they can try this on and feel what an actual metal ring will feel like on their finger. Something to keep in mind is that paper and string are not rigid. It's not a rigid material, so it's going to kind of like bend with the flesh of your finger, and sometimes that can make the sizing inaccurate. So I prefer to use a professional ring sizer. You can have one shipped to you, or you can just visit your local jeweler to find out your ring size. And of course, I've saved my favorite tip for last, but if you're a ring lover like me, why not just have 2 different seasonal ring collections? Have one for winter and one for summer. It's just another great reason to add another ring to your collection. So I hope you found these tips helpful. Go ahead, give them a try. Let me know if they work for you in the comments so that you can stay bejeweled year round.